Hi, my name is Philip, and this is my final project for the CS50 course. This project is a to-do list app where users can make lists for anything they want, where they define the category, they can make the list private or public, and they can also define all the list items in the list, and they can mark the list items as completed or not. So the first feature is that I'm logged in here as foo, as you can see. So I'm going to create a list. I'm going to call this list food shop. I'm going to make it a public list, and the category is going to be groceries, but I can select from this drop down here. So these are list items, which I can then submit. And this is the list that Foo and myself just created, where it contains the title, the user Foo, where I can click in to view his profile, the timestamp, and the 3 items, as well as, because this is my list, I'm logged in as Foo, I have the ability to delete or edit the list. Also notice how the list is ordered by timestamp. So the most recent list is displayed first, and they're ordered reverse chronologically. The lists are available to view on the All Lists page, which shows all the public lists. The Foo's profile page, which show just all of Foo's lists, either public or private, if I'm logged in as Foo, or if I'm viewing someone else's page, then I only see their public lists. The categories page shows several different categories. If we click into one, we can see all the lists associated with that category. So the food shop list I just created is visible here. And to show what happens when you delete a list, I will delete the list I just made. You can see list item has been deleted, and when I refresh the page, that list is gone. Users can also follow other users' lists. So I'm logged in as Foo, and Baz has a list here, which is Baz's food shop. So I'm going to follow. You'll see the button toggles. And then when I go into my followed lists, I'll see this is the list I just followed, Baz's food shop. This is my Foo's followed lists page, which shows all the lists that I follow. The next feature to show is the pagination feature, where I only show 10 lists on one page. You can click next, which will load whatever other lists exist. In this case, only one more, and then I can go previous to go back to the first page. The next feature is the ability to edit lists. I'm logged in as Foo, so I can't edit any of Baz's lists. But if I scroll down to a list which I created, such as this public list, places to eat, the creator is myself, the items are places to eat, and I can click edit list, which gives me the ability to say delete an item and then add in a new one. So as you can see, in this places to eat, instead of whatever that was, it's now McDonald's. So that is how a user can edit lists. The last major feature I've implemented, which I feel really makes this project distinct from the other projects in the course and also adds another level of complexity, is the ability to mark items as complete or not. So for Baz's lists, because he's another user, I can't mark his items as complete. But for my own lists, I can click on the box, and this marks the item as complete, where the list gets moved down to the bottom of the list, and it gets strike through, and the check box is ticked. This, as with everything in this, uses JavaScript fetch functions. So if you notice, there's no page refresh when I do this. And these fetch functions go into the list models and actually mark these items, these models, as complete in Python. Similarly, when I click delete list, the page doesn't need to refresh because this is all done in JavaScript, and it's built with scalability and security in mind. So that is my final project submission for CS50 course. It's my to-do list app. I'd just like to say a final word that I really enjoyed this course, and I'm so thankful that Harvard has produced this. I think the standard of teaching and the structure of the course and the course material was extremely high. So thank you very much for putting this course on and making it free for the public.